Newpark is really the jazz mecca of jazz education in Ireland. There is nowhere else like it. Students come from internationally to the college to learn. It has a great reputation.
There are two full-time courses in the school. There's the Bachelor of Arts in Jazz Performance, which is a level 8 honours BA in jazz performance, and the Berklee Track Higher Certificate in Music, which is a level 6 HETAC validated program in contemporary music.
So the fact that we have a link with Berklee, I think, is enormous attraction for, particularly for international students coming in to study in Dublin.
The school is currently highly internationalised. This year we have over 50% international students. So they come from all over the world. There are of course a lot of Irish students, but there's students from everywhere. We have students from the Americas, we have students from Asia, we have students from Africa, and we have students from Europe.
You learn a lot from other cultures and another ways of seeing things. And also, there are so many that are so much better than me, you know. You never stop learning from everybody, I think.
Tutors are mainly coming from a jazz background. They are probably the foremost performers of jazz in the country. So anybody who's really a noted jazz performer is probably involved here and teaching.
The thing about Newpark is obviously we're surrounded by great tutors in general, and everybody is amazing players, but also, you know, the sort of network you build up with your fellow students, I think, is something as well that maybe gets overlooked sometimes, and that's invaluable.
If you're at a high professional level, that's the milieu you're going to play in anyway. You're going to travel and you're going to be dealing with people from other cultures. You're going to be playing with musicians that you possibly have never met before, with whom possibly you have a tenacious grasp of their language and maybe theirs of yours, but the one thing that you have in common is music.
Right from day one to create our own music. We first of all would have a lecture on aspects of the blues, and then we try and take the tools and inject some of our own personality into that and to see what we can come up with. We're all paired off in different groups, and what's very interesting is that the different members of each group have their own unique slant on what a blues tune is. So it makes for an interesting time playing within the group. And you learn so much from other people's compositions.
Ensemble class are the most important thing because you're probably going to spend, as a performer, most of your life playing with other people. So therefore, being an ensemble is the skill that you probably are going to need the most. And ensemble classes, they train the kind of skills that you're going to need for that. So obviously, the technical things that you bring from your individual class, you bring into your ensemble class.
It's really, really helpful. Ear training, side singing, is all of this stuff that will just have you, I see it like have more tools to be a better musician.
It differs from when I did my primary degree years ago as a classical musician. You went in as an individual and you played as an individual. And of course sometimes you would have to play in ensembles, but you essentially went in and played solo concerts. This is a solo nature, even though there's a lot of soloing going on in the ensemble, but it's in the context of playing with people.
I think it's a good way to learn, and a lot of jazz courses start very advanced. And here, if you have the potential to be advanced but are not yet, you will get there. If you work, of course, you will get there.